There's IT issues in the school now for a little bit, so the printing didn't print out very well for you. So hopefully if you got this during the exam, the bit in red there, then that's perfect. And if you didn't, I just won't count that question because it didn't print out correctly. So we have a vase with a circular cross section. Water is flowing into the vase. The depth of the water is 80 pi. Oh, sorry, the depth of the water is given by H. The volume of the water is this formula here, where H is between 0 and 25, that's fine. The water flows into the vase at a constant rate of 80 pi centimetres cubed per second. Find the rate of change of the depth of the water in centimetres per second when H is 6. That's a huge amount of information there. So just start scanning through the question and see, can you tell me what section we're in? Have they mentioned any words in particular that would allow me to think, right, am I in a functions question? Because it looks like I'm in a functions question. Okay. Am I in a complex number question? Am I in, maybe this function question has gone on to be an integration question, as we've seen previously. We've seen many function questions, some that have maybe differentiation, integration, or just a basic functions question or involve algebra. Hopefully you noticed that, which means differentiation. So I'm going to have to show them some form of differentiation. If that's the information that they give me, the first thing I'd be doing is cleaning that up for a start. You don't have to. But if they told me the volume is 4 pi h times h plus 4, I'd probably clean that up to 4 pi h squared plus 16 pi h. And because I've noticed that they've talked about the rate of change, first thing I'm going to do is dv dh. I'm going to differentiate. Remember, the variable in this question is the h. Bring the power in front. Subtract 1 from the original power. And again, there's a power 1 here, so bring the power in front, subtract 1 from the original power. That should show them, even just the fact that I've written dv/dh, or if I write differentiation here, hopefully that they'll see that I understand the first thing in the question is that this is a functions question that is leading into differentiation. Now, what else have they told me? If they've given me dv/dh, usually they're going to have given me more information. So the water flows into the vase at a constant rate. Okay, so the volume is changing at this rate as time is passing. So they've just given me dv/dt. Find the rate of change of the depth of the water. So depth, or the height, as time passes, is dh/dt. And there's your 3 pieces of the puzzle of your chain rule. See if you can piece them together so that it makes a correct mathematical statement. So I'm going to go for those two, dv dh and dh dt is equal to dv dt, and that's a correct mathematical statement. If we start filling in, dv dt is the 80 pi. That's equal to dv dh is this thing here. Times dh/dt, which is what I'm looking for, the unknown. So that's fine. I'd get dh/dt by dividing both sides by this. So just get the dh/dt on its own. This is just algebra, finding the unknown now. And we'd have 80 pi over 8 pi h plus 16 pi. There's my formula for the rate at which the depth of the water is changing. They want to know when h is 6, throw in h is 6 and get 5 over 4 centimeters per second.